Shifting focus for now, our next story is from the United States. Last week, ratings agency Fitch downgraded US credit rating, and a week on, the country has been dealt another financial setback, this time from Moody's, one of America's premier business and financial services company. On Monday, Moody's downgraded the credit ratings of several US banks by one notch. And it further warned it was checking the status of some of the country's biggest lenders. In other words, it has placed some other American banking giants on review for potential downgrades. And the agency also, by the way, changed its outlook to negative for several major lenders. So overall, it has changed the assessments of 27 banks in the sector. 27. The list of downgraded banks includes M&T Bank, Pinnacle Financial Partners, Prosperity Bank, and BOK Financial Corporation. And if we speak of the banks placed on review for downgrade, the list includes BNY Mellon, US Bancorp, State Street, and Truist Financial. Now, what is the reason behind the downgrade? I'll tell you what Moody's has said in a note. Let me quote from it. Many banks' Q2 results showed growing profitability pressures that will reduce their ability to generate internal capital. This comes as a mild recession looms and banks contend with greater risks from interest rates and managing their assets and liabilities. Immediately after this decision was announced, the markets were alarmed. A lot of bank stocks tumbled. US Bancorp fell 2.2%. Wall Street was down 1.2%. Truist shares declined by 1.6%. Even big banks like JP Chase and the Bank of America fell down 1.5% and 1.9% respectively. The fallout is tragic, and what's worse, it comes amid a series of financial troubles. Like I said, last week, Fitch Ratings downgraded the US sovereign credit grade, or what is popularly called the long-term foreign currency issuer default rating. It was downgraded by one level. From a rating of AAA, it came down to AA+. Why is that? Because of America's ballooning fiscal deficit, also erosion of governance. This is what Fitch said in a statement. The rating downgrade of the United States reflects the expected physical deterioration over the next 3 years, a high and growing general government debt burden, and the erosion of governance over the last 2 decades that has manifested in repeated debt limit standoffs and last-minute resolutions. For the unversed, the credit rating reflects the creditworthiness of an individual, company, or government. So basically, you can say that Fitch has downgraded America's creditworthiness. And now Moody's has downgraded the credit rating of several banks. How should we view this? The obvious questions that come to mind are, is this a banking crisis? Are these signs of a recession? No, say experts. Like the chief economist of JP Chase, he says the bank is no longer forecasting a US recession this year. In fact, it has raised its economic growth estimate as the economy expands at a quote-unquote healthy pace. And if we quantify this, the firm has increased its current quarter real annualized GDP growth estimate to 2.5% from 0.5%. So what is this then, and why are American banks being downgraded? Why has America's own credit rating been downgraded? Well, the answer is America's budget deficit. It shrank last year, but now it's widening again. So these downgrades are nothing but signals that America needs to get its budgetary process in order. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.